Hey guys, welcome to Tama Team. We're back with another deck list video. Like I told you guys before, we're trying to stick to unique deck lists, decks that can compete. I'm not going to say they're all meta, but they can compete with meta decks under the right circumstances. That's really the goal of this channel for me, is to show you guys like all the types of special decks you guys can make that people just aren't aware of them. You know, it might spread awareness to show that Digimon has a lot of opportunity to make a special deck for yourself. Guys, thank you so much for all the support you guys been giving us. We're so grateful for all the views and comments and everything that you guys are giving us, for our subscribers as well. We love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. If you guys haven't yet and you've been watching our videos, like, comment, subscribe. It's a big help for the channel. Lately it has been growing. So we want to be able to, spread more of this type of Digimon content. Today we're going to be doing a awesome deck list, one of my favorite deck lists that I was running for a while, and I was winning tournaments back to back with it. Today we're going to do some OG Titanamon. You guys see what I'm talking about. Alright, today guys, we're going to be using the Pagomon from BT9. I love this card because it's just going to proc Titanamon at all times. It's great. The inherited is just going to say when attacking, you may trash one card in your hand. You can have the Digimon gain 1000 DP. That's not once per turn. So every time you unsuspend Titanamon, which you do often, funny enough, he's going to get the 1000 every single time. Perfect egg, and you don't have to worry about doing anything extra to proc his ability. Titanamon getting his security attack +1 when you trash a card. So this is perfect. Let's move on to the level 3s. Most of our level 3s are doing the same thing. For the first one, we're going to be playing the BT16 Goblinmon. Goblinmon is great. Best card in the deck for the level 3s. Just because the inherited is fantastic. It's, once per turn, when one of your effects trashes a card in your hand, gain 1 memory. This is your turn, but this is really good early game when you're going to level 4, level 5. It really helps with just gaining memory over and over again to, really bring out your stats fast. And also just continue your turn if you have things to do. The next card we are playing is 4 copies of the BT11 Ignitemon. Ignore that half of them are pre-release. Don't worry about it. It is all turns, once per turn for the inherited. When you play a Digimon by effect, gain 1 memory. So as you see, our level 3s are trying to gain us memory when we either trash a card or play a Digimon, which Titanamon does both. We are also playing it, doesn't happen often, but it's also the one attacking effect. By deleting one of your other Digimon, delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with a level less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. It helps. It doesn't come out often, but sometimes you just need to take out a really big threat. Forget it. Just take out your Titanamon, go for it, build up your second stack. I think it's worth it. It's kind of cool. And then for the last level 3, we're playing the EX5 Labradormon. Boom. I love this guy because he also has the same ability. So all our level 3s are gaining us memory. Consistent, beautiful, I love it. When an effect plays one of your Digimon, gain 1 memory. Also, the on-play ability is very, very relevant because sometimes if you have your Titanamon in the trash, or you've done Titanamon as many times as you possibly could, you can use Labradormon to grab Titanamon, which is great. It's going to go ahead and say by trashing 1 card in your hand, you may return 1 Digimon card with the Dark Animal or Shaman trait from your trash to your hand. So it's good to keep Titanamon coming out. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump to the level 4s. We are playing the Ginkakumon Promote Package. So as you see, all the level 4s are the Ginkakumon Promote Package. Right now, the ratios that I am running are, I am running 3 Ginkakumon Promote. For the guys who don't know, it has Rush, and it has on play, you may place 1 Kinkakumon and or 1 Ginkakumon from your trash in this card's Digi-Evolutions in any order. If you place both of them, you get to draw a card and gain a memory. This card is what wins you the game. You play it over and over and over again in 1 turn, which I'll show you guys how you do that, because you gain so much memory from this deck. You can just keep pulling him out, and it's just beautiful. I mean, look at this pre-release Like if you could see it in person, guys, it's just beautiful. Of course, the main level 4 that you guys are gonna want to get on your stack is gonna be just a regular Ginkakumon, because his inherited is when you trash a card in your hand using one of your effects, gain 1 memory. So the level 3s are gaining you a memory, and so are the level 4s. Really good to just build your stack really fast. You want to have one of these in your stack. If you can't, having any of the other cards is perfectly fine. You're still going to be able to get there, but it's OP time if you actually get the Ginkakumon. So we're playing 4 of those. You have to play 4. And then we're playing the 3 Kinkakumon. We got 3 Ginkakumons. The level 3 is the inherited ability for when attacking is really relevant. Don't sleep on it. You may trash 1 card in your hand to delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. People are gonna play hate bears. People are gonna play level 3s that are gonna stop you from playing your Digimon. Forget that. Forget them. We're gonna delete them before we even get to our stacks. I hate them. They can't hate bear anymore. Forget them. Boom. We're gonna do that. Alright guys, we're gonna move on to the level 5s. One of my favorite level 5s in purple. I think this card is so freaking good. It's the BT11 blue Mervamon. This card is so good. It's retaliation, so people don't want to swing into it, especially even if it's suspended. And then when digivolving, draw 2 cards, then trash 2 cards. So you're drawing a card for digivolving, then you're drawing 2 cards, then you're trashing 2 cards, and that's gonna proc your level 4 and your level 3, which is gonna gain you a memory, which is gonna set you up to, you can go past turn and continue your turn and then go into Titanamon, and then in other ways, which I'll show you guys later, you can continue to digivolve forward and in 1 turn, even with very low memory. And if you have 3 memory, like you have your memory setter out and you're digivolving into this, it's a wrap. Like you're good. Like you're getting so much memory, it's not even funny. And whatever, if you have everything you need, digivolve this in the back, keep it ready, and then with 3 memories starting on your turn, it is over. And the inherited, great, supports everything we're doing. All turns, once per turn, when you play Digimon by effect, gain 1 memory. Fantastic, this card is so good. Play 4 of these when you play Titanamon, it's so good. Now the other level 5 that we are playing is the classic BT5 Black War Growlmon. This is a really nice card because it really helps you do little extra things that you may want to do. Even if you don't get the blue Mervamon to keep things going and get the extra memory, the inherited is fantastic, which is when attacking, you may delete one of your other Digimon to suspend this Digimon. Again guys, you're going to be playing Ginkakumon for free with Rush with the 2 other guys, and keep in mind, you didn't even know, because when you play Ginkakumon and you attack with Ginkakumon, you're gaining memory when you play Ginkakumon through all your effects, your level 3s, your level 4, and your level 5 in your stack, or your level 3 and your level 4. Then he's going to attack, trashing a card to delete a level 3. That's going to proc his level 4, which is the Ginkakumon under him. So he's going to effectively gain you memory by playing out and gain you memory when you attack. It gives you so much memory. And then later, if you have this guy in your inherited instead of him, you can play him out, gain the memory for attacking with him, and then use his ability to kill the Ginkakumon if it didn't already die. And you can swing again. Or just, if you just need to double swing and get a lot of checks because you have something else in the field, you can do that too. But Black War Growlmon's main ability is really fantastic too, because it has Digiburst 3. You may play a level 3 Digimon from your trash without paying the memory cost. You don't play effects, don't happen. But it's really good to be able just to set up. Maybe you didn't get a lot of good stuff and you had a Ginkakumon on top of a level 4 just to draw a card, because Ginkakumon does Digivolve for 1 on a level 4. So it's really good to build a long stack and then just Digiburst the things you need in the trash later. Then you can Digivolve into Titanamon. When you play something, you can Digiburst, play a level 3, Digivolve into Titanamon, play the Ginkakus that you just trashed out of your stack, and then you're going to be able to attack, blow up the level 3, unsuspend, attack, then attack with the Ginkakumon, gain memory, and then, forbid it, you can Digivolve Blue Mervamon right on top of Ginkaku with the stack if he doesn't die, and have a suspended retaliation level 5. And then that's going to gain you memory. That's going to draw you a bunch of cards and set you up again. And then if you have enough memory, which sometimes you do, you're gonna be able to go ahead and just Digivolve into another level 6. That could be really hot too. That could be really good. Or you just Digivolve another Black or Groundmon on top of your Ginkakumon if it survives. And you can do the same thing, Digiburst, play a dude. It can get pretty cool. I like this play. Trust me guys, this deck is still really relevant and really good. People don't know these. You guys are sleeping on this deck. So now to the level 6s. The bread and butter, we are playing the BT6 Titanamon. This is the boy. You gotta play 4. Titanamon is a great card with this setup because he's a 12k. He's gonna get 1000 DP from the egg, and he's gonna gain all the memory from all the effects from his main effect, which is 1 Digivolving, trash 1 card in your hand. Then you may play a purple level 4 Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost, which is Ginkakumon, which is gonna trash a card, gain a memory, gain 2 memory. Play the Ginkakumon, which is gonna gain you another memory from the level 5. Then the Ginkakumon is gonna gain you memory and draw you a card when he plays. Keep in mind, Ginkakumon, when he comes into play with both stacks, he gains you memory and draws you a card. Then Ginkakumon attacks and then gains you another memory through the level 4 and pops a level 3. Then Titanamon says when you trash a card in your hand using one of your effects, he gains 2000 DP and security attack +1. So he's effectively getting 3000 DP, swinging for 2 checks, possibly unsuspending if you have Black or Groundmon, and doing 4 checks in 1 turn, with the Ginkakumon finishing the game if you've, assuming that you've snuck in a level 3 in the beginning and just checked one of his security. That's another thing guys, you want to try to check at least 1 security in the beginning of the game. Just play a level 3, hard play it, and just try to get that first check in. That way you're set up for an OTK with 4 security, you can just win the game. That's the best way to win with Titanamon. Get that first check, then the rest of the game you're setting up for 1 good strong Titanamon. Boom. The other level 6 that we are playing, and yes guys, we are not playing Anubismon. I've thought about it, I've wanted to use it, but if I do get Anubismon, it's like I just want to get Titanamon to win the game, and getting Anubismon is great and it's strong and it does things, but it doesn't win me the game when I just need to win the game, where Titanamon would have just won me the game, right? The other level 6 we're playing is 2 copies of the BT7 Nighagmon, and I got the beautiful pre-release ones, which is fantastic. It's a great card. We just have it for the ability of when you trash this card from your hand using one of your effects, gain 1 memory, and then you may trash, and then one Digivolving effect. I rarely use it. One Digivolving, you may trash 1 card in your hand to delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Simple, but we're trashing this to gain memory. Super crazy. We're getting a bunch of memory. It's ridiculous. So much memory. Fantastic. Memory City. For the level 7, of course, we're just playing 1 copy of Deathexmon from the BT9. You guys know he reduces the cost whenever for every Digimon and Tamer your opponent owns by 3. So you can effectively be free in most cases, or just use him to just wipe the board. Somebody has a couple of level 5 and a couple of level 4s. Just wipe the board, start them over, forget them. Even if you give them a good amount of memory, you're just restarting their life. And if you just Digivolve on top of Titanamon, you can just ruin their day. And then, as you know, he de-Digivolves all your opponent's Digimon, then deletes all opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Then at the end of the turn, he'll delete all your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. I think this is a great card to play. If you want, you can cut Deathexmon and you can play Anubismon. That's fine. Again, if you have to choose between getting Titanamon and Anubismon in a situation where you can just end the game, Anubismon just elongates the game. It doesn't win you the game, which I don't like. Now, to go to the Tamers, we are playing 3 copies of the BT16 Matt Ishida, the one from the starter deck. Fantastic card. This card makes the deck so fantastic. It's start of your turn. If you have 2 memory, gain 3. He's a memory setter, and he has when one of your effects trashes a card in your hand by suspending this Tamer, gain 1 memory. Guys, what's really cool about this card and the blue Mervamon is they don't say once per turn. Even the Ignitmon, the level 3 Ignitmon, they all say all turns. So the Ignitmon says all turns when I play Digimon, I gain a memory. Blue Mervamon says all turns when I play Digimon, I gain a memory. Matt Ishida says all turns when I trash a card, I gain a memory. So that means I can gain memory, guys, on other people's turns and end their turn. that happens so often you don't even know. I played 3 of these. And to help search out our deck, guys, don't Wojak so hard. We have the EX1 Altart Analog Youth. One day I just saw them. I had a weird twitch and I just bought them. Because you need to have at least 2. They're great, they're searchers, and they're really good so that when people kill your Titanamon, just gain the memory, get the egg. The most important thing is just searching the top of your deck and trashing your pieces, trashing your Ginkakumon package into your trash so you can be ready later. And it's just a beautiful card, guys. It's fantastic. I love this art. Alright guys, we're gonna go right into the options, some of the bread and butter of the deck. We are playing 2 copies of the Demonic Disaster. Really important to the deck. It can help you super win the game. You may delete one of your Digimon to unsuspend one of your purple Digimon. You just use it to unsuspend Titanamon, that extra time, even if you don't have the black or Groundmon. So he's just another way to unsuspend while you have just the blue Mervamon on the stack, which is fantastic. And the Inherited is rarely relevant. It's won me many games. The Inherited, you may play 1 level 3 purple Digimon card from your trash without paying the memory cost. The on-play effects don't happen, but that's won me games on a lot of situations, like what they just don't need me to have an extra check next turn. It's crazy, you know? And then, you know, if I have my stack and my Titanamon and they're trying to win the game, I'm gonna play a level 3 and I'm gonna gain a memory from the Ignitmon, gain a memory from the blue Mervamon, and if the universe allows it, I might have 2 stacks that are kind of like up there, and I might get another trigger from another Ignitmon under another Digimon that's maybe a level 4. So I can end people's turns with this card, play the thing I need to win the game next turn. It's really good. Like, it gives me bodies to Digivolve next turn as well, if something does happen to my stack. So that's really good, just playing Digimon by effects. The other card that I'm playing Digimon by effects, which I think you should play 4 of as well, is the BT16 Underworld's Calling. Just play 4 of these bad boys. They're so good. I mean, security, play the main effect. They only cost 4, and it says you can trash this card from your hand using one of your effects to trigger draw a card. So you don't need it and you're trying to find things, trash it. Gain a bunch of memory, draw a card, get to where you need to be. If not, you may play 1 purple level 4 Digimon card from your trash. You're playing the Ginkakumon to trigger everything and get them on the field. Again, guys, we're getting so much memory that once you get Titanamon out and you play him, you guys understand, you're going to be able to play Ginkakumon at least twice, maybe 3 times in one game. Like 1 turn. Like 1 turn you can play him like 2 to 3 times if you get the right amount of memory. That's including what the Mat issue does and getting all the memory back from this, and you'll be able to play this multiple times. Like if you have it in your hand, 2 of them, you'll be able to play him out, attack, maybe he dies, maybe he doesn't. You Demonic Disaster him to kill him and let your Titanmon attack again. Then play this again to bring him out again, all in like 1 turn, and he keeps gaining you memory every time you play him. So you're gonna pay 4 to play him. He's gonna gain you memory. So now you've effectively paid 3. Then when you attack with them and trash a card, you gain another memory. So you've effectively paid 2 for Underworld's Calling. That's what you guys have to understand. That's what makes this card so cheap, fast, and free. And the first time you use them, especially, you're gonna gain memory from the stack when you trash stuff. Play 4 of these are fantastic, and you're gonna end people's turns. Fenlugermon, I finished Fenlugermon because they'll get me, you know how Fenlugermon is, they're gonna get 2 memory, keeping their turn on your turn when you have 2 memory, but they're gonna hit an Underworld's Calling or a Demonic Disaster, gain me more than 1 memory, their turn's over, I win the game now. Because I played a dude, have a whole stack, they have nothing now, and I can either wipe their board or just move in on them. Another important card is 3 copies of the Wisdom Training. Really good card, fantastic. This card is self-explanatory, reveals top 2 cards. You can get 2 purple cards, put them to your hand, and then you can reduce it to Digi-Evolution. This makes, boom, just skyrockets the deck. Once this card came out, it made this deck amazing because you can search the pieces, Digivolve fast, save your memory, and just have all that extra memory that you're gonna get to start. It's crazy. I haven't played this deck in a little bit. Just making this video makes me want to play this deck again. I'm sure you guys know I've been playing. I love the new Digimon deck. If you guys haven't seen the Digimon deck, you guys should check it out. That's what I've been playing lately. And I did make some changes from that video. I'm gonna be dropping a new Digimon video soon, guys. It's going to be the Digimon Unlimited video. It has the new updated cards that I was suggested, and it makes the deck, like, honestly, it's meta. I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. Digimon right now is meta the way that I had created it. Not like it is in the video, but I'm going to be dropping a new video, guys. But 3 wisdom trainings for Titanamon, fantastic. And leading off to the last card, which makes the deck even more insane, is the 2 copies of the EX1 win rate. I got the alt art because I think it's so beautiful. It's a classic. This procs Titanamon. It does everything Titanamon needs to do. When interacting with Matt, is fantastic. He says the next time you can have one of your Tamers, you can play this. You know, you have a Tamer out, you can use this. It doesn't matter if it's white. And then it says the next time one of your Digimon digivolves this turn, you may trash a Digimon card in your hand of the same color. So trash Genkakumon or trash one of the pieces you need that have in the trash to do your combo. Gain a memory with the mat, gain the memory from your stack, and then you're going to be able to digivolve into Titanamon for free because it reduces the next Digi-Evolution cost by 4. You can just digivolve into Titanamon for free, gain all the memory for playing Digimon by effects, and now you're like at 6 memory with so many options now. And you're attacking, demonic disastering, playing out Digimon with Underworld's Calling, and ending the game. Guys, this is a fantastic deck list. You guys would not be disappointed if you make this deck and play it. I think it's really, really, really good. It's one of my favorite decks. Nobody knows that this deck is so good. So please check it out. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you guys really enjoy our special decks that we like to make. You know, we're gonna have some new decks coming out soon, and we're hoping to start dropping a couple of gameplay videos so you guys can see some of these decks in action. Eventually we'll start pushing it forward and we'll start making that content. But in the meantime, guys, again, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, help out this local channel. This is something we love to do, that we figured if we're going to be playing Digimon on the weekends and taking days to play Digimon, we're going to record some content and put it out. It only makes sense. And, you know, we're going to keep putting out content, but we'd love for it to spread out as far as possible. Again, thank you guys. Look out for our new videos. Have a wonderful day.